We're the rats. We pray at night, we stalk at night. We're the rats. I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules.
Hi, and welcome to another Trouble Sprintathon day. It's Trouble Week Day 3, Far From Trouble, which is the only Spider-Man title I knew, so I went with it. Thanks to everyone for being here. If my co-host and my camera would focus, I would like you to introduce yourself and also give me your second favorite English word. This goes for chat too.
What kind of a question is that?
It's not a question, it's a demand.
Am I supposed to go first?
Yeah.
You're
That's what
not.
you get for showing up on time.
They let me out of the basement today into the main house.
Welcome to the living room.
Yeah. I'm not just a cute avatar in the chat every week. I'm an actual person. Violet of the channel Writing Violet. If you don't know, I also have a channel. You can follow it. I'm not just a sassy hater in the chat. I have a book club, the Nostalgia Train Book Club. We read old books. I write YA. We read YA. It's a good time. What else did I want to say? Oh yeah, my favorite word. I love the word nonsensical.
Ooh, that's a good one. But is it your favorite or your second favorite?
You know, I haven't done a tier ranking, but it's up there.
Wow, and you call yourself a writer. Great. How you doing?
Hi, I'm Devesha. Recently boosted. Look at my my war scar. I'm in Spain without the S. My second favorite English word is precipice. I like that word.
Ooh, that's
a good one. Dang.
Katie Ann Rats.
Hello, I'm Katie. I am freshly negative for COVID-19. Woo!
Touch that freshly naked.
Nope.
Freshly naked.
Freshly naked. No, I had to take a test and I am negative. No COVID-19 for me. Woo!
Yay.
And my second favorite English word is incandescent.
It's a good one.
But also, honorable mention, candescent. Kind of good.
That's a good one too.
And hi, my name is Stig. I am your host for this Trouble stream. I am a writer and a professional hot mess. Mostly a mess, not professional and not hot.
I think you're usually hot. I think that one goes without saying.
My second favorite word is, actually, I'm going to cheat because this is my game and it's not a two-way monologue. I'm not taking any criticism at this current time. It's either beguiled, but I also like gale, like the wind phenomenon, not Oprah's friend.
Beguiled is my favorite word.
Yeah, so beguiled or also fluorescent. I think.
That's a good one.
I mean, it's harsh light, but like just the word of your tongue is nice. Do you want to take a round of applause and tell me what you're going to work on today?
We got to work for this?
Yes.
I was banking on you doing a long sprint so I could take a nap.
Well, then, I'm sorry to say it, but your bank is bankrupt, so...
Dang, and she's the financial department, too.
Yeah.
I might do my 2 out of 3 challenge thing that I've been doing.
You might not.
I might not.
Who's to say?
Last night, I usually save it for like the 20 minutes right before I go to bed. Procrastination, you know?
Fair point.
I'm going to open my Scrivener document and look at it and think about writing. Can't guarantee if the writing will occur.
I love that for you.
Fair enough. I'm going to be working on the witch book, as usual, and also preparing it to send to Miranda because she demands and I must answer.
I'm not going to comment on that. I'm going to be working on my Angel Dust novel and my Prince Caspian retelling, featuring like the French Revolution to the sound of Arthurian mythos and one more word, and there's something. But I'm just going to go into a 5-minute sprint so you can get like your shit together or your shit out in my case. So let's just do a 5 minutes get settled timer, and then we're going to go through and see what other people's second favorite word is and what they will be working on today.
That works.
Does that work for you? A 5-minute nap?
Yes.
Well, then we shall just dive right into it.
Let's do it. Need some coffee.
Me too.
What is this?
Gross.
That was an ad. I'm
I didn't
sorry.
need to see that.
That was
That should've-
awful.
Should have come with a trigger warning or a content warning. Enjoy your food, Catherine. Yeah, I hope you're all settled in. I'm going to go through the hellos and the words. And if you would like to give your opinions on said words, then feel free. We are nothing if not four judgmental bitches here.
Mhm.
Hello, Miki. I had a lot of fun with the thumbnail. I went a little wild. And also with the mystery links. It was fun. I was like, who do I hate the most? It reads like a letter a serial killer would mail to the cops to give them hints about who their next target is. Who's to say Violet isn't my next target of admiration? Also, hi, Becca. Hi, Danny, and Brandy, and Flora, Nina, and Lexi, Caitlin, Marta. And who's that Pokemon? Did anyone guess it? I feel like the context clues was there. I did provide the answer, but also had a lot of fun. Yeah. Also, thank you, Catherine, for the intro. The
You're
rat song
welcome.
is just, it's peak Violet.
I was inspired by you to do it. So
Also, that bit in We Don't Talk About Bruno, about the rats, always makes me think of Violet.
me too. 7-foot frame, rats along his back. I'm like, that's Violet.
That's Violet. Yes. And our favorite rat is here. Hello, Crystal. I agree. The lipstick on Violet is amazing. And I don't know, Miranda. I don't know about this. Are you okay, girly? Wait a second. I've never heard that sound before, but in my
not
in
your
real life
real-life
friends
friends?
Discord server, I have the role the giant rat that makes all the rules, and I've never known why or what that meant. I have no context to provide for this audio. It's just someone dumped it in our Discord, and I was like, immediately yes.
It's true.
Hello, Genevieve. Excited for Violet to just sprint live and in studio today.
Me too.
I'm not going to give her the chance. We're going to run a pretty tight ship. Also, you kind of broke Marta's heart. Great.
So sorry, Michael.
It was a funny joke, though.
It was a good one.
And then we're getting to the words. Myriad, what is our stance on that?
It's a nice word, Miriam.
Yep.
I give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay, number rating here for it. Katie, I thought you were going to say effervescent, which is also a good
I do love
word.
that word.
It is. I just like
7
incandescent better.
5 days before vacation and still 3,000 words away from where I want to do before I leave. Good luck.
You got it.
Y'all are all so beautiful. Thank you. We try our bare minimum and succeed, apparently. Effervescent is a good word. I can't speak today or any day, so we're cool.
Oh, I can never type. Typos is on brand.
I can type, but the words doesn't always mean what I want them to mean. But they're words still.
They're there.
They're there.
Progress.
Flora's second favorite word in English will be foliage. That's a good one. I do like
That's
that.
on brand.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I like it.
So number rating, Violet, if you had to.
5.
Oh, that's so
Oh.
harsh.
5. I just think of foliage, how Katya calls it foliage. You
Foliage.
seen that video? Foliage instead of foliage. Anyway.
Anyway, my favorite Norwegian word is hugleik. My second favorite word is fergalicious. I use it daily. I am here for this, Becca. Fergalicious definition.
That's so
make them
funny.
boys go
I
loco.
love you, Becca.
Crystal's second favorite word is writhed. Writhe. How do you pronounce that, you English folks?
Rise. Yeah.
Okay, once again, without the question mark at the end.
It was a yeah, period, not yeah, question mark.
Lexi don't have a second favorite word. Defenestration is my favorite word. Can't think of a second favorite. Copacetic, maybe,
Pathetic.
but that's because it's an inside joke. I don't know what copacetic means. I'm illiterate. Marta's favorite word is trouble, and her second favorite word is maker. So A plus
You
from
are
this teacher.
so cute.
I thought your favorite word was chaos, Marta.
Superfluous is Genevieve's second favorite. That's a good word. That's me when I write.
Also me when I write. Also
I'm
me
like,
when I need to speak.
also me when I need to think.
In my videos, I always throw out big words, and I'm like, when I'm editing, I'm like, I totally used that wrong or out of context. It's fine. I never
you-
edit it. I never like put in like a text like
Would
fixing
you
it.
say
I'm
they're
like,
superfluous? Does that mean what I think it means?
I don't know. I don't know what you
Like-
think it means.
Leftover?
I don't think it means leftover.
Not like directly, but like metaphorically. Superfluous. Like, I have these superfluous bullets for my gun? No?
That sentence? Question mark?
Yes, period.
I think it means like it's there, but it doesn't need to be there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Katie,
the
is that what that
extra
means?
bullets for my gun.
Yeah. It'd be like when you have multiple forks at a dinner party, but you only really need one. So like all the extra forks are just superfluous because who needs like 7 forks to eat a salad and a main course?
Who needs 8 bullets for a
Rich people.
6-bullet chamber gun? Just saying.
Americans.
Americans. Touche. Words are hard, Malin. Also, French is hard, and writing is hard. Living, ugh, over it. Danny's second favorite word is gloomy. Ugh, I love gloomy, or like any iteration of gloomy. And her favorite word is somber. How about
I'm
honey?
surprised.
Oh, there you go.
She gets there.
She gets there. She gets there. Let me get there, Catherine. Oh my god, that reminds me. I had a dream with Katie in it last night. You can take this to her
Ooh.
DMs if you want. Is it
I'd love to know.
superfluous?
Superfluous. I'm having flashbacks to philosophical whenever you try to say superfluous.
Oh my gosh.
Philosophical. Yep. Nailed it.
Yep.
My wonderful office armchair has just arrived. Let's see if I can move it up 3 floors during the sprint.
Don't
Let
hurt
us know.
yourself.
How it went. Gloom is also one of Violet's faves. Oh, it's okay. Honey isn't really auditorily pleasing, but I enjoy the symbolism. Never had a dream about somebody I've never met in person before. Melancholy.
Ooh, melancholy's good.
I can get behind melancholy.
I don't know. It feels like a little sad girl autumn to me.
Yeah, I like that.
Which, speaking of words I love, autumn is a great word.
Sad girl.
Oh, but where are you guys on autumnal? Because that's a word I don't like.
Autumnal. I
Mm,
like it.
it's okay. I give it a 5 out of 10.
I'd give it a 7. Like, I'd take it on a date. All right, I think my second favorite word might be vicious. Viscous? That says
Viscous.
viscous. Yeah, viscous.
Ooh, I love viscous.
I thought they said patriarchy for a hot minute, but it says petrichor, which is also a lovely word and a lovely event or occurrence. To be honest, most of my favorite words go off to mouthfeel, and words start with H don't really have a good mouthfeel. Fair enough. I'm getting paid to write. Living the dream. I wish that was me. Oh, let's not jump over to Casey. Hi, Casey, and hi, Courtney. Wallace was not impressed by the ad.
It was vile. Vile's a good word.
Vile.
I also like occult or arcana.
Ooh, I
Like
do
anything with a
it.
K, it's just, it hits my,
Ooh, I also like arcane. I like that word.
Sexy.
yeah, it makes my pussy throb. My tabs are all open.
Wait, what?
Becca planned out my next scheme.
That sounded really dirty. My tabs are all open. Awkwardly timed.
Hello, Anna. Flora made it. The fridge took me twice as long. What are you moving all these words for?
Oh my
All
goodness.
these furniture's for. No words.
Are you okay?
I like the word noodle because it's fun to say. Noodle.
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 Poodle is better.
I like poodle. Now me just learning
Canoodle.
how to pronounce foliage now. You're welcome. This is an educational journey.
The more you know.
Writers don't actually know how to pronounce their favorite words. They just have to know how to spell it. I know neither.
Yeah, me neither.
But a
Yeah.
lot of times, if I read a word, I will say it in my head, and then I use it in a sentence to be like cool. But I'm like, that's not how you use it. Superfluous, unnecessary, especially through being more than enough. More than necessary. Yeah, so bullets. I was on it. It's in the Grinch movie.
How did I not know? It's Resident Grincher.
Onimonipia. Onimonipia.
I
Hello,
agree
Bonnie.
with you, Bonnie. That's a good word.
The word superfluous is just superfluous. Just say extra. I agree, but mostly because I can't pronounce it. Can't get the stream to play. Keep getting an error message. I will be looking in the Discord. No, Brandy, come back.
Oh, Brandy.
Also, I really like Morose. Not sure what it means, but
Sad.
sinew.
I do not like
Kinda
this
bad.
word. I give it, if I could, I'd give it a 0.
But you
I'd
can't.
give it a 1.
No,
I also
it
like
doesn't have good
archaic.
vibes.
Archaic.
Juxtapose, defenestrate, and a new one. Valetudinarian.
I don't know that one.
That
Valetudinarian.
one.
Juxtapose is a fun one though.
Resident Crincher. Kitty Y. Almost forgot. Katie seemed to lose it when she's shopping with her dad.
Oh.
What does she say?
Superfluous.
Superfluous. I have never watched The Grinch, so.
You've watched
I
my
know.
video, so that's all that matters.
Which is like, I feel like the essence of The Grinch, maybe? Somehow?
I hope so. That's what I was aiming
Skip
for.
the movie, read the book.
Is there a book?
Trying to be a literary snob about the Grinch.
Reaching for the stars there, Violet.
Yeah, I don't like
So-
the Carrie version. So.
Just
Oh, I
rapid
love that
fire round.
version.
How is NaNoWriMo going for you? But quicker than I thought, but I love it. Cineous is a good word. Does not have the same issue as sinew grape. Cineous versus sinew.
No, but it's not much better.
I agree.
Okay.
It doesn't make my skin crawl, but
You can't give
I
it a
don't like
1,
it.
so you have to give it a 2. Well, it's just that. Look around at you and Mom and everything's getting all kerbabbled. Doesn't this seem superfluous?
Kababbled. That's a fun one. Fun.
Valedudinarian is the worrywart.
No, we can share the title. She can come into the dark side of being a Grinch aficionado.
Yeah, and for the record, like everybody in chat is rats. Like I'm not the only rat here. Like
Yeah,
the point
we're
of
all
me calling
rats.
myself as
We're
a
all
rat
rats
is that
here.
like I'm hanging out in the trouble basement. So I don't like when people act like I'm the only rat. Y'all are rats.
Oh yeah,
You're the
I'm a
queen
rat.
now.
Yeah,
I'm a cat.
we're
Oh, yeah,
the
you guys are
rats.
you're the cat. We're the rats.
Can't get out of video editing hell. I haven't written in 5 days. Aw. Is this your vlog?
Yeah.
Oh
think-
yeah, Nikki said they were having problems with the new video recorder.
Mm-hmm. I think they have to use their partner's Windows, Dell or whatever,
Oh, that's frustrating.
and learn like their editing system is like all like different. So
Genevieve, I've watched it 3 times every year since it came out. Can someone give me a number on this? Devesh, are you on it?
Nope.
Katie, can you just Google Grinch release time times 3? I want to know how many times Genevieve
Which
has watched
Grinch?
the movie.
There's like
Which-
Jim Carrey one.
the Jim Carrey one or the Benedict Cumberbatch animated one, because that one came out in 2019. So she's watched it 2019, 2020, 2021.
It's got to be the Jim
So
Carrey one,
9
right?
times. If it's a Jim Carrey one,
Also, a lot of rats and fans of you in the chat. Violet, Hail the Rat Queen. Violet is just the Rat Queen. You're
if
all
it's the Jim Carrey one, she has watched it 63 times.
Which is 63 times more than me. So good on you, Genevieve. Also, you got some catching up to do. I was about to say, is anyone talking about the Benedict Cumberbatch one?
I
haven't
am.
seen that one,
Katie
but I
is.
like the is it Pharrell who does the Grinch song?
Yes, he does the You're a
I
mean
like
one.
that version of the song.
It's a good one.
Yeah, the
It's a
song
good
is
remake.
okay, but the movie, I just don't like the what is it, Illumination who does it? The animation of
Yeah.
that? I'm not a fan of that animation style.
Yeah, same, because they did
Yeah,
Minions,
so I didn't like
and
it.
I'm like, no.
Immediate no.
Immediate no.
Also, Benny Cumbersnatch.
Yeah, he's the Grinch in the 2019 Grinch movie. And it's a time. Or 2018. Maybe
Is it
2018.
a time or a good time?
It's a time. I talk about it in the video how much I hate the fact that the Who's essentially leave this Grinch child. Like, the reason he hates Christmas is because he's left in an orphanage on Christmas. He's the only person there, the only child in the entire orphanage. He's left entirely alone. And all these Who's are outside, like, singing Fahu Doris or whatever. And he's just alone. And I'm like, the Who's are so great. But yet they left this Grinch child just because he's fucking green in the orphanage. Anyway.
There's no Grouch of Katie soundtrack, but we should get one. It should just be Grinch themed.
Grinch
we-
Gripes.
Grinch Gripes. Yes.
Yeah. We're
Grinch
gonna move
Gripes.
into a 20-minute sprint, and Violet just released a sprint, coincidentally, 30 minutes ago.
What? Did I just what? Right before the stream that you were hosting, Steve? That's a coincidence.
It's like
Wow.
a coincidence.
He was like, "Oh my
And-
gosh, I didn't even know." It was scheduled to
It's
go
a
up months
Capricorn
ago.
timer,
Yeah.
and my birthday is on Monday, so I have to
Oh, I
use it.
love it. Oh,
I have
beautiful.
I'm morally obliged as a Capricorn to support this nonsense. So we're going to go into 20-minute Capricorn timer, and God bless, rat bless, Jod bless.
God bless. Timer
You
was
okay?
so cute.
Oh no, you can see my recommended. Now you know my life.
It makes sense. It tracks.
It tracks.
It tracks.
How did y'all do for that Torino? By y'all, I mean Violet.
Oh, I wrote a little bit on my Alpha Smart. I cuddled my dog, and then I read some Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Perfect segue to my next question for Grape. How is your life with the Alpha Smart going?
How was your life minding your business?
I mean, it's going great, which is why I have to mind other people's business, because they don't mind them themselves.
For that sprint, I listened to an audiobook. Thank you for asking.
What do
What'd you listen to?
I'm listening to a book in Spanish. It's called Los Dioses del Norte.
There's no pain in Spain?
It's a middle grade, I'm pretty sure. And it's the first book in the series. It's not like the third book, so
Thank
Already off
goodness.
to a good start.
I really want to know how it's going with the Alpha Smart, though.
it's
Just
not
haven't
going
used it.
right. I haven't used it yet. But also, my defense, I've barely been writing, so
It's a weak
I don't know if
defense.
that's a
Misha.
defense.
You can write a book
that's my
report on there
defense.
for the
Let's
book you're
look into
reading.
it.
I
That's
kind of
probably
want
not
to bring
gonna happen.
book reports back. Like, now that I have a reading journal, I was like, what am I supposed to write in here? Like a book report?
I think
Isn't that
I'm just
what all
calling
of
book
BookTube
reviews
is?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but like, did you guys have this in school where you had to write book reports, but it's like, my teacher was like, they can't all be like reports. Some of them have to be like projects and like write a poem or like build a thing or dress up like different things. So I'm like, I'm going to be my 7th grade self and do this for the books I read now.
You should. I support you in
Yeah.
this.
I support it too.
Oh, you guys have to do it too.
I will make poster boards. I was really great at making like the poster boards that you'd like sit up and they were like so good. I did a book report on Eldest from the Aragon series, and literally 90% of it was me fan casting the characters as actors that I knew when I was like 12. So I got an A on it.
Yeah,
Foreshadowing.
Was that
I know, right? Or 13, 12 or 13.
sometimes you're just reminded of your own mortality. How did you do that, Spring, Catherine?
I, in terms of writing, did terrible, but I was editing. So
In terms of editing, you did great.
I did. Rereading what I've already written, which is not what you should do during Nano, but here we are anyway.
But Jano, things are different.
It's true. Make your own rules.
Yeah. I was supposed to write, but then I got invited to a D&D game, so I had to audition for that. So that was fun.
Ooh, audition.
They invited
I know.
you.
Immediate no.
It was a question like, why do you have to audition? And they invited you.
Because they asked, would you like to audition? I say audition, but like you had to do like a character interview, I guess, with DM.
Anyways, I'm gonna ruin myself just because. Don't play this game with me.
I hate it when my parents fight.
I will just rely on the fact that you are inherently a lazy person and will give up in the end. So, and I'm inherently a petty person and will petty.
I'll give up by closing this laptop.
Don't do it. This is back to the Grinch. Also, segment ID for Complaints with Katie.
Complaints with Katie.
It feels too much like keeping up with the Kardashians.
Yeah.
I for sure can't keep up with Katie, so.
I can't keep up with Katie either.
Ooh, happy belated birthday, Genevieve. My birthday is this upcoming Monday.
Yay!
I'm still waiting for my Gripe series where Grape just complains about things she don't like. Currently, me, but also...
We're all waiting for it.
She doesn't like making videos about things she doesn't like.
I got the thing for you, Vicky. I don't know if you've seen it, but I'm going to play it anyway. If I can find it. How do you fucking organize this house, Catherine? It is sickening. As in a disgusting way.
Ugh.
There you go. Do you have any gripes you want to share now that we've set you up?
Oh God, no. No, I don't have
Oh.
one right now.
Fine. Just put a pin in it and we can circle back.
Lucas Circle Jerk.
Not the third circle jerk. I was going to avoid that. In this house of the Jod. How dare you?
The rule of
Also,
3, y'all.
Yep.
Brandy's
Rule of
back.
3.
Klatscha got 144 words, I presume. Danny outlined half of chapter 12. Marta is chipping away at a test plan slowly. Crystal's young nun character is about to make a deal with the demon. What could possibly go wrong? 450 words. I don't know. I made a lot of deals with Wallace, and nothing has ever gone right with that. I edited during that sprint. Now, I'll leave it up to you to decide who's the young nun and who's the demon. I edited during that sprint. Next one will be writing. Graves' background is just blurry enough to look.
3?
3? Okay, so it's him. I was literally like, oh no, am I frozen? God really said,
You got sniped.
He did. We'll just do that.
And I,
Oh, he's back.
I'm back. Just the weekly lag. It's fine. Caitlin is not awake and didn't do anything. Her PDF is open though.
Important step.
Becca got 470 words, which is already more than I wrote yesterday. Fucking yeah, you go. Brandy finished the plot grid for part 2 of 4 of the Project Princess. Some deep mystery during the sprint arrived, opened Scrivener, and wrote 22 words. Wow. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling depressed as fuck.
2022.
2022.
And Marta, wow, Violet, your teacher sounds so fun. We just did regular book reports. We didn't even do book reports. We wrote the number of pages on a little circle and plastered it on the wall. And at the end of the year, we had this long bookworm.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Yeah, I lied, and I just put extra books there that I didn't read because I wanted to win.
Was it a pizza party for like the class that read the most books?
It was a competition just within the class, and I think there was a prize, and I won it, so I should remember what it is, but no. But I just
Honestly,
Capricorn my
like
way
that.
to that top. Don't hate the player, hate the not checking or citing your sources. I didn't do anything of my book reports that despite the attempt to make reading a job. Caitlin had a teacher that said if we turned in a normal book report, we'd fail. It had to be something else. Interpretive dance. Casey's teacher made them do that too. Good morning, Madison.
Hi, Madison.
Becca's
We
mom
see your
always ended
cousin's
up.
linked in the description, Madison.
It's a mystery guest. After the next sprint.
Stay tuned.
Oh, could you imagine if Ben Barnes showed up on stream? Whew. My mom always ended up taking over my book report projects the night before they were due, and I would always let her because I'm all for someone doing my work for me. That was me and my mom with math homework. She would just write down the answers on a sheet of paper, and I would just copy them into our little. We had like a workbook. So 0 effort. Thank you for enabling, Mom. I do not. do
That's
math
like the
today.
opposite of me and my mom. My mom was taking college courses when I was in high school, and she took writing courses in elective, and she literally plagiarized like my writing stuff. She didn't tell me. She just like went into my folder and like stole my stuff. I was like, Mom, really? She's like, but look, the college teacher said it was great. You're a good writer. I was like, get out of here.
We got an A.
I love that for you. Danny did a book reports, quotation marks, for fun before I ever had to do them in school. Like I wrote them out and gave them to my parents and my siblings. Yet they somehow all thought I was neurotypical.
That is so cute, though.
That is very adorable. Casey got more research done. Finally found a helpful article. Genevieve, the way you froze was like an attempt at modeling first close-up. I don't know where I'm going. Lexi is just getting ready to head back to the courthouse, bringing my laptop today so I can go through the slush pile during breaks. Good luck, Taya. Flora almost done putting together the armchair, listening to an audiobook on the side. Ooh, what audiobook
multitasking
is
What are you
this?
listening to?
I had to give up on What was I listening
Wheel
to?
of
Wheel of
Time.
Time.
Rosamund
Because
Pike. Give up on Rosamund Pike?
no, I gave up on Wheel of Time, and the worst thing is I liked the book. I just couldn't commit to the 24 hours that was left of it. And I was like, I enjoy this, but I do not have 24 more hours left in me.
But if you're listening to it on one-time speed, it's only 1.5.
No, it's
or
still
whatever,
24 hours on one time
whatever
speed.
number. No, whatever number you're listening to it on, 1.5, it'd only be 16
1.5.
hours.
Yeah,
Or were
but
you
I'm
doing
like,
1.8? We did the
Or
math.
2.0.
doing 1.8. No, I was doing 1.5 because too fast and I'm not retaining any of it. Marta's parents used to make her write assignments for her sister because they couldn't do it. The assignments were in German because we are a normal family. Also, like a parent forcing someone to do someone else's homework, that feels not kosher. I say having my mom do my math work, but I feel like as parents you have to make that commitment. I would never do my brother's homework. And if I did, I would do it like incorrectly on purpose.
Well, I think it's like ironic now that I write through speech to text because as a kid, my mom, like anytime I do a report, like for anything, like my mom would sit at the computer and I would just tell her my report. Like I couldn't like write it or plan it out. I would just like say it as a speech and my mom would type it.
Oh, that's so wonderful. That's so cute.
Yeah, my
Look-
mom did typing classes because like, like when she was young, like they told her like, oh, women can only be like a nurse or a secretary. So you have to go to typing school. That's why my mom was going to college when I was at high school.
Makes sense.
98% chance that Violet will never watch The Wheel of Time because it's on Amazon Prime and I refuse to support the Bezos. I think like living in the 2022nd, no, is that what it's called? The 21st century? Is that where we're at?
Yes, 21st century.
Living in the 21st century, can't really not support Amazon in any way. Like, I think it's just physically impossible at this point. Because they got fingers in a lot of pies.
I think theoretically you could. I just think it'd be a lot harder.
I mean,
It
yes,
depends
you
on
could
how
allow
willing.
yourself and then...
But you don't have to use Amazon.
No, but I'm just like, Amazon has their fingers in a lot of pies and
That's true.
like, it's very... Just making, like, having an ethical way of living in 2022 is such an effort.
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody's gonna die on their own hill, right?
Yeah.
And this is Caitlin's hill, and we support you.
Steve,
good
your
hill to
corpse
die
is lying over so many hills.
I haven't died at any.
Like, okay, like put a compilation of all the times Steve says, "I will die on that hill."
Katie, get on it.
Time to come through literally a million hours of footage.
I wonder how
I'm
many
still
hours
waiting for our highlight reel.
That's never coming, girl.
I know.
You had such plans,
I can't.
Catherine.
But honestly, I
know,
feel like
I
you could
just-
just go back to the last. Like you could just pick some at random, scroll to like any point, and we've said something funny, and you could throw that into a highlight reel.
Yeah, I could. It's just it's so much
She
effort.
could, but she won't.
It's just a lot of it's overwhelming with the
No,
amount of
we
footage.
need a group effort. Like everybody's gonna get assigned a video. All the rats, you're gonna comb through this video. You're gonna comb through this video, and then report back. Do a book report. Timestamp the important bits, and make. Katie, you can make the spreadsheet.
And then I make the video.
That see, group effort.
Group effort.
You were
Rats
very good at
assemble.
organizing. It takes a village to raise a rat. It also takes a village to make a highlight, really.
Apparently.
You guys are just trying to start watching The Witcher. 10 minutes in, I just had to turn it off. The first episode is, like, it's slow, but I'd say stick to it.
The first episode had like episode 3 energy. Like, why was that the season opener?
Yeah. There were some
Why
choices
was
to-
all of season one? Like
I liked season 1. Like the
Yeah,
latter
season
half.
1 was fine.
Yeah.
season one was okay. It was a lot better once I was actually paying attention to the fact that there are 3 timelines happening. Because going into it not knowing that, I think that's honestly I think it's honestly a disservice to the story to not tell your audience, because you turn off a lot of your audience members, I think, in my opinion. But because I literally, since I knew that, I watched it with my parents, and my mom kept being like, "What the fuck is happening?" And I literally had to like draw out on a piece of paper the timeline from my parents because they don't watch fantasy normally. And I was like, here we go.
Danny still have yet to start Jane Eyre because of those 18.5 hours just sound too intimidating. Yeah, the Wheel of Time was like 30-something hours, and I was like, I can do this. Turns out I couldn't.
6 hours later, nope.
I'm out. Should I keep trying? Yes. What do you guys think of it? Yes. Lexi, OMG, it's so good. Please keep trying. Also, if I remember correctly, I didn't love the first 10 minutes either, but that gets so much better.
Yeah, I think it does get better.
Yeah, I agree. It only makes sense if you're familiar with the world and the characters. But I did enjoy it, like puzzling together at is it the last episode when all of them converge? I was like,
Yes. Yeah.
It was like literally that gif you made of me thinking about math. It was literally that moment. That's me in Witcher episode 10, season 1.
I'm sorry, did you mean this one?
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Yes, that one. That's me watching the last episode of Witcher. Or it's 10 first minutes, really. Oh no. Our table.
I don't know. I just feel like The Witcher is like sometimes it comes off like it's trying to be Game of Thrones, but it's like not as epic. So,
I feel like the two different vibes.
yeah, but it feels like it's trying to be that. Like when I'm watching the episodes, I'm like, that's not it, sis. Like,
I don't know. I don't feel this, but
I do. The first 2 seasons of Game of Thrones are like
they are chef tier, I'll admit.
the later seasons. We don't talk about that.
What later seasons? There's only 2.
Yeah, there's only 2.
Queen of Hearts by Colleen Oakes. I just started, so I can't say too much about it. The audiobook. The concept is cool. It's the origin story of the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, cool.
Amazon will probably own at least a little bit of everything one day. Bezos is getting our money one way or another. I mean, I also haven't shopped at Walmart in 5 years because of the Walden family. Don't know them. My boyfriend's brother does software development for Amazon, so I just smooch off his account so we don't add any extra support.
That's cool that he does.
I'm here for this. I couldn't get through The Witcher season 1 either. Oh, this pains my heart. I try to shop small as much as possible, but sometimes it'd be hard. I agree.
Yeah.
I support the effort, but I'm with Stig. I doubt it works long term. There's no ethical consumption under capitalism, yes, but if you have the time, energy, and wealth to make better choices, then you should. Also, hello, I'm late.
Hello.
What an introduction. There's no ethical consumption under capitalism. Hi.
Hi.
Look, Caitlin, that's me with Amazon Prime
Video.
video until Daisy Jones comes out. Then I will be watching it on loop for the rest of time.
Me too, Miranda. Me too.
Hello and yes. Good luck with that since Stig unlisted all the streams on his channel. 25% of our content is gone. Yeah, it is. Not 25%, like 20, because I feel like the Troublemaker channel still has. Like if you put all our 5 channels together, then in the grand scheme of things, I do not matter.
That's
The
not
only
true.
exception to buying anything on Amazon is supporting self-published authors. But even then, if I can get a copy somewhere else, I will. At Writing Violet, I was going to say we all do a Troublemaker rewatch and focus on different things to make reels. So I'll take my cousin.
Yes.
The Barnes highlight reel.
I have literally one on my channel that's titled the Ben Barnes Slander Stream, so you got a lot of content there.
I didn't title any of them. I should have titled the last one the Trauma Stream, just for lols. But
Wait, did you get rid of the trauma stream too? Did you unlist that one too?
unlisted at all, babes.
But
Not
just
the trauma
unlisted. It's
stream.
not deleted. It's just unlisted.
Yeah, it's just unlisted.
Not the trauma
She
stream.
can come back from the dead. She does it all the time.
It's just for the drama. I very much dislike The Witcher. I don't know why I keep watching it. I was confused the entire time. I tried reading the book, and the book is kind of meh. But just show?
Why do you watch The Witcher? I don't know.
Such a mystery, Violet. It's the plot.
It's the plot for sure.
Plot,
It's the
yep.
plot. On rewatch of the first season, I picked up on the timeline clues a lot better. The first time was confusing, but still really enjoyable. I agree with you, Marta.
Also, if y'all don't already, watch The Witcher and everything else, obviously, but The Witcher specifically with subtitles. You will catch a lot more stuff, like, because especially in season 1 or in episode 1 or whatever, they're talking about, like, they mention a battle with Calanthe in Geralt's timeline, and then it's mentioned again in Ciri's timeline, so you can kind of figure out there that they're in 2 different timelines. And I wouldn't have caught it I didn't catch it the first time I watched it because I didn't have subtitles on, but I now watch everything with subtitles, and I could literally seeing the same words, I could connect it better. So watch with subtitles. It really helps with fantasy series if you don't already.
That's such a downfall of listening to audiobooks. Like, was that the same thing? Was that the same word? What was that? What was the name? How are they spelling that?
Who was where?
I'm with Katie. I had to rewatch it knowing it was 3 timeless and it was so much better. LOL. Yeah, I agree. It's like the second time you watch Hill House. The first time is magical, but the second time you're in on the, not the joke, but you're kind of in on the
Wait,
the
I don't know that one, so don't spoil me.
well, I'm not going to spoil anything, but just like the first time you watch it, you're like, what? And the second time you're like, oh, what?
So you know a show is good when it has layers.
There's one video essay on YouTube about the show that I keep watching all the time, and it makes me just tear up a little bit every time. I like The Witcher in theory. I've never consumed any of the show, book, games, but it's got good vibes. I was like, it's Game of Thrones good vibes. Also that. I played the game briefly. I'm not hugely into single-player games, so I didn't enjoy it, but mostly because there's no other humans in it that I can sass, basically. And just sassing the AI isn't as fun. I'm really picky about fantasy because if there's a massive info dump that makes me too confused, I'll be completely resentful and want to stop reading or watching.
Hope the rafting didn't do that.
Katie did a cringe face.
I hope the rafting didn't do that. I don't know.
Then I don't think Wheel of Time would be for you because they literally just pauses to tell you some kind of historical battle info, and I'm like, I don't care. Just get me to the inn.
That's like a big thing with old fantasy. Like,
yeah, but I think it was like genre standards at the time.
Yeah,
skip the prologue.
Yeah.
Although I do think Lord of the Rings did a good job of not. Well, never mind. Never mind.
With an info dump.
Well, the entire first scene of the first movie is literally just 1,000 years ago. This happened, and now it's happening again. So never mind.
Speaking of little clips, let's just take one in memory of Wallace, R.I.P.
She talks kind of lazy, and people say she's crazy, and her life's a mystery. Oh, but love grows where my rosemary goes, and nobody knows like me.
Oh, so cute. But also, don't forget this one.
This is Sparta!
I just want, like,
We have a
yes,
lot.
she's great, but she also kicks children into the abyss. So,
And to answer your question, Danny, a lot. I have many, many, many.
yes, like our entire, is it the brand section is just filled, and in no particular order, like, it's not organized anyway. Catherine just uploads it, and then you have to go through it and find it at your own volition. So,
I think we have 13 inserts and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 intros.
there you go. Lexi will try and power through a few episodes and see if I can get into it. Oh, yeah, do it. Also, the fashion of Calanthe is just exquisite. Was not familiar with the story beforehand, and I accidentally watched the 3rd episode before the 2nd. Made no difference. That was me with Game of Thrones, because I watched the 5th episode, which is like the tournament. I watched that because I never heard of it, and then a friend was like, "Oh yeah, Game of Thrones today. Do you mind if we watch it?" I was like, "No, go ahead." So I went into it knowing that the kid was like lame, and that knowing all the drama with the brother and the sister and all that stuff. So that was fun.
Yeah, I also with Game of Thrones saw like one scene completely out of context from like, I don't know, the third or fourth season before I started watching it. It was the no true king has to say I am the king. I saw that scene and I was like, hey, this show looks kind of cool. I better go back to the beginning and watch it.
Yeah, I went home and I watched all 5 episodes up till that point, and then I was on top of it from episode 5. So yeah, I did miss that show. Like the first season, as you say, Violet.
Well,
was very good.
this year I'm determined to finish the books. So,
I
well,
tried the books. I'm not like hugely into it. The books, it's just too much food for me.
I'm just mad because I'm not going to finish or reread any of them, and I'm not going to finish Dance of Dragons until A Dream, or what the fuck is it? Winds of Winter and Dream of Spring come out, because it's not worth it. Why would I waste my time if he's not going to fucking publish the last 2 books? Like,
Yeah, it's gonna.
I will
go
gladly
open.
waste my time.
Please, no Witcher's Land. I'm so small, and it's all I have right now. Aw.
The Witcher, I do really. It's a fun time.
You all convinced me. Yes! Or influence.
Do it.
I've stopped buying any Nestle products for 2 years, and now I'm pretty proud of being able to do that. I'm not sure what the is in reference to.
Unlisting your fucking Trouble streams.
Oh, well, it's my streams, my choice. Also, this is, I think about that shot of espresso sunlight thing every day, and I'm like, why is that in my head?
Andrew Garfield speaks in poetry, and I'm just amazed every time I watch an interview with him.
To be fair, that one clip he does circling around now from the show he did, like the Tick Tick Boom or whatever it's called,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm not mad about it.
I'm not either.
I've always watched it with subtitles. It helped me to learn to read. That tracks.
Subtitles are great.
Thank you, guys. I'll know about the timeline thing, so maybe it'll help. Also, spoiler alert, Becca, there is 3 timelines. I love audiobooks, but I have to download the ebook format too because of that. Same Katie, I caught it the second time and it was just instantly understand everything. Whoa, reading comprehension. I caught it the second time and it was just instantly understand everything. Okay, now it all makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely watch The Haunting of Hill House, Violet. I'm a little obsessed with it. I'm a lot of it obsessed with it. It's really good. It's probably one of my top 3 shows. Forgot about coffee time with my grandmother. Guess writing will have to wait. Bye all. Bye, Genevieve. Probably gone like 40 minutes ago. No, it's just 6 minutes ago. It's fine.
That's sweet,
I need
though.
to feed off the energy and enjoyment of others too, or I get very bored of games very quick. Yeah. I have to, I can't play solo games. I have to do multiplayer games.
Grape, how dare you demand a sprint?
Not even here to demand it in person.
Yeah. Anything written and directed by Mike Flanagan is Chef's Kiss. I think is my favorite director right now. Oof, yeah. Also, A Midnight Mass, Chef's Kiss. Oh,
Midnight Mass is so good. I think about it every single day, and I need to rewatch it.
I think about how reluctant you were to watch it.
I was not reluctant. Because you literally were like, here's the show. I think you'll enjoy the vibes. You should watch it. And I was like, okay. And I watched it in one day.
Took you a moment to get there, though.
I was like, But then I was like watching it, and if y'all have watched it, y'all know why it's my vibes. So
It definitely is your vibes. It has Catherine written all over it. You
it is.
might as well have written that show.
I know, right? I'm kind of mad I didn't.
Honestly, Katie, I promise I will tell you if I start getting confused at any point. I mean, the thing is, there can be an info dump, but it has to be done in a special way. A masterful dump. The turd to rule
The
them all.
master dump.
The master dump.
So, hey, that sounds like a great idea, Lexi, for a video. The master dump, thumbnail your butt. And then you can talk about how to do good info dumps.
There you go.
Any
Look, I'm
opinions
your
on how to
social
do-
media manager.
Any opinions
That
on
one
how
was
to
for free.
do good info dumps? Do you guys, what's your stance on it?
I like it woven in. I like there
Yeah.
to be action at first, and then as we're kind of going into like the first like kind of lull between scenes, like maybe adding in some more like just little hints and tidbits, but like punch me with some action in the beginning first to get me hooked, and then I'll care more about your world.
I did that TikTok writing advice video like a million years ago, and the guy said in there, like, the rule of 3 with info dumps, like, first of all, just like throw the fact out there, like completely out of context that nobody's going to understand, and then like slightly reference to it, and then like straight up tell what it was. So I like that idea. Have I implemented that after that video? Probably not, but I just, hope to get that stuff by osmosis.
And I hope to get it through your educational videos.
I don't mind info dumps in doses. But if it's like 17 pages of info dumping.
Yeah, that's me with Game of Thrones. It's just like there's like this important banquet, and there's like just 3 pages of description of the food, and I'm like,
I love the food
but you
descriptions.
need some info. Like if they just throw you in there like completely with nothing, I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
That can only hold my attention for so long before I'm like, I'm too dumb for this, and I put it down. Just tell me.
but the thing
Bye,
is,
Caitlin.
bye. Yeah, but
Bye,
I'm just
Brandy.
like,
Bye, Brandy.
bye, Brandy. I forgot where my thought was going, so let's just move it on. Love it. Still waiting on Kate's video, looking at you, Crepe.
Oh, I was like, what? What video am I supposed to be making?
I told you don't look
Promises
too
to make.
hard. I can't make them as fast as Katie.
It's fine. You'll have to make it anyway.
That little clip is pure serotonin. Wallace is the best. She truly is. I love all that clip, but Wallace has to be my third. Such a good sitcom vibes. She can make a million little clips, but not one highlight reel.
How fucking dare you?
Now you have the Trouble stream every Friday, Miranda. People are watching it. It's on ABC. George R.R. Martin isn't. I agree, he isn't.
He isn't.
How to insert a comment before I leave. Best fantasy show that deserves a ton more seasons. Merlin. I don't know. This is a hot take, I think. I watched a couple of seasons, but it's not like the best fantasy show. The best YA one, maybe.
I've never seen Merlin.
Me neither.
It's fun.
Here's a hot take. I don't think there is a best fantasy show yet. I don't think the best one's been made yet. I think Game of Thrones could have been it, but when you look at the full body of work, no. I have not met a fantasy series that I thought, wow, that is stunning, perfect, exactly what I consider the best fantasy show. Miss Violet,
Katie, how dare you?
What show?
what show are you thinking of?
Yeah, GOT is the best. It is the best.
No, it's
No.
not. The last season literally ruins the entire body of work for me. I feel bad because I
does.
told one of my friends that I would she was like, I want to wait till all the Game of Thrones seasons are done and then I'll watch it. And I was like, oh great, I'll rewatch it with you. Like we can have a whole thing for it. I literally will not watch a single more second of Game of Thrones because of how bad the last season is for me.
I agree. It's like I can't even watch the first season just because I know how shit it gets. And it's
Yeah,
like,
but you guys, it's not George's fault. It's Dan and Dave's fault, the showrunners, for rushing it. Like,
That's
we don't
fine.
know what George's vision
that's
is.
fine. But it's
The
still
books,
still
I'm not
shit.
talking about the books. The books are like I'm not talking about the books because that's not a fantasy show. Like
Oh my
George R.
God,
R. Martin could write the best
I
fantasy
have
series of
one.
all time.
Oh, yeah, let's get
The
it. Great.
best fantasy show. Xena, Warrior Princess.
I've never seen that.
Me neither.
Oh,
Me neither.
so good.
I kinda
It's
like
before your
this-
time, Katie.
I've heard of it. I've just never seen it.
I mean, do you need any more? Just asking, Caitlin. I love the food portions of Game of Thrones. I adore the series, but I could do it without some of the gross sex portions, and I've got a pretty high tolerance for gross sex. I was reading the wedding scene in book 1 last night, for reference to my chapter 1, and I was like, this is no.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
had
That's
like,
bad.
yeah, like it's the gift ceremony specifically I was reading for, not the sex scene. But I was like, this is no, George.
Yeah, I can't stand up for that.
No.
I think they'll do like Brandon Sanderson finished Wheel of Time. I hope they hire someone like wildly different to George R. R. Martin style. Like, imagine
Hire Katie to do it.
imagine Samantha Shannon finishing up Game of Thrones.
Oh my god, I would kill. I would send all of my money, give every single organ in my body to have Samantha Shannon finish the Game of Thrones series.
Might need some of those organs.
I know, just to read, but I would read but I'm also a Samantha Shannon stan first and foremost. So
Yeah, I think she would do a really good job on finishing up that show. Or finishing up the series, the book series. The show is dead. Oh, Medicine, you can love it and criticize it. I love Supernatural, but objectively it totally sucks. Not totally, but mostly.
Totally.
George R. R. Martin has already written the next 2 books. They are in editing hell, basically, last I remember looking into it. So it will likely be finished, yeah.
Like every couple months it gets like announced that they're going to be like Winds of Winter is going to be released, and then it's like, nah, that was backtrack.
yeah.
Don't know what's going on there.
How dare you put this energy into the studio today?
You guys, let me have my 15 minutes. Like, I'm finally upstairs. Like,
She wrote down to the basement.
Grape is like, down to the basement where you belong. George R. R. Martin has finished the books. He's just sitting on them to piss everyone off. Sounds like something he would do, LOL.
how dare you?
Midnight
George is a
Mass
nice
was just
lady.
all right. Wow, Grape.
It was just all right. I couldn't get over the fact that the guy looked like Jerry Trainer.
And that's not the show.
That's a you problem. That's on you.
Yeah. I have to go ready for work now. We all said this. Not what I meant. Lol, he basically wrote a thing and realized no one would publish them as is, and they needed to be broken into 2 books. They needed like reorganizing to make sense.
Interesting.
Use your characters to give the info as much as you can instead of the narrator. I'm right there with you with the Supernatural too. I like some of the meta Supernatural episodes. I think are fun, like the one where they meet the actors who play themselves on the real life show of Supernatural. I think that's a fun one. And like whenever they do that musical episode, I was like, "Yas, that was good." Violet, you were a genius. Although I think I might draw a different kind of crown with that thumbnail. Yeah, I know what you meant, but I'm still convinced that they are done. Lol, he is a bastard, so why wouldn't he just hold on to them? Yeah, he's a man.
I don't think George R. R. Martin's like Patrick Rothfuss though, because Patrick Rothfuss is like literally laughing in people's faces about the fact that he doesn't write his last books.
Yeah, but you have to think like George R. R. Martin was a writer for like decades before he hit it big. Like he was doing like screenplays and all sort of like weird sci-fi short stories. Like he wasn't just a one-hit wonder who came out of nowhere. He was paying his dues for years. I don't know. I can't imagine getting that many eyes all of a sudden on my work and that big fan base.
Yeah, and there's a lot of
It's
expectation
not that
and
it wasn't
pressure.
big in publishing before the show. It's just it brought it to a whole new level.
It's so fascinating how Game of Thrones was such a huge cultural thing for years, and literally never heard about it since it ended. It has no like lasting longevity. That's not a phrase.
It's not true. People say winter is coming still. That's still a hot catchphrase.
Where, Violet? Maybe in Luxembourg, but in the rest of the world, I've never heard anyone say it.
She's like, you got me there. You got me there.
Also,
like,
Laura's
I still
working
say
on Laura working on a new movie. It's not a big one this time. Think TV movie. I don't know. Is it?
Hallmark?
This book is for next October. Oh, Laura, what I would give to be a fly on your wall.
Same.
I love Merlin, but I think a lot of that is partly of nostalgia factor. OMG, yes, Grape Xena is so good. Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. Anyone?
Oh, I still need to watch that.
I'm freaked out by the
I've never
puppets.
seen that.
I love the original movie.
I agree with Katie. I haven't watched one yet either. Game of Thrones could have been, but the last season ruined it. Not the last 3 seasons, really. So it is the best fantasy currently, but could not be booted if something else is made. But could be booted. I don't know.
She's on shaky ground.
Yeah.
Have you all watched
Yeah.
Wheel of Time?
No.
Okay, I love Xena, my dad, and I would watch it all the time growing up. Love the Dark Crystal show. Madison Barnes would drop everything and everything if Jensen or Jared left their wives and proposed to each
I
other.
don't know. Jared's looking a little funky with his nose job.
He got a nose job?
I don't. I can't say for sure he did, but it definitely looks like it to me.
Is this
Great,
the
no,
Jared
confirm more
slander
than
stream?
Yeah.
Dark Crystals, yes. Based on how Violet nailed the new ending of Hunger Games, let Violet finish it. Honestly,
True.
yes.
I would trust Violet.
Yo, I can tell people what to do, but I can't actually write. Like, look how long it takes me to write. Like, that's why I suggested Katie. She writes fast, and she writes adult fantasy already. So,
Okay, but Shannon? Nope. Samantha Shannon writes it, and then you edits it.
Katie
no.
edits it, and Katie
No.
writes it,
She can copy proof, but
and
I
I
wouldn't like
beta read it, and then tell Katie how to fix it.
That's true. I've watched. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Despite the fact that I slander Game of Thrones all the time, I still watch theory videos about the books. At least,
Yeah, me too.
Alt Shift X, so good. Literally the best channel I think on YouTube for me personally, and it's. I love those books and I love the theories. I just wish the fucking TV show didn't suck. Oh God! If they made a Priory TV show, that would be it. That would be the best fantasy series, I think, if they made a Priory show.
Yes. Oh, the lore of Prior with the Orange Tree is just.
And it'd be a good standalone season because the book's already a standalone. So like it would be if they followed it 10 episodes. Chef's kiss.
Ooh, I don't think you could fit Prior into 10 episodes.
I think you could do it.
I think you'd be hard pressed. I think maybe 2 seasons if you divide it at the
Where
thing
would you
that
break
happens.
it? Though?
At the thing that happens when the
What
thing
are you,
happens.
guys? I haven't
that-
read this yet. Stop
Nothing
spoiling.
happens.
Spoiling.
This was the
Okay, I
first
think I
thing.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll DM
The
you.
thing, and then the other thing.
The thing.
Oh, a book has things in Violet. I was obsessed with the Dark Crystal movie as a child. I was so pleased with the show. Heartbroken that they aren't continuing it.
Oh, sad.
We're doing a sprint really shortly now. I doubt a little inside. They should keep going with it for sure. Samber Honey, if you can vote for anime too, hell yeah. My PFP suggests I stand FMA, Full Metal Alchemist. I want to say Full Metal Alchemist is the best fantasy, but it would have to be the first part of the OG show and then the rest of the reboot. I've never seen it. I'm thinking live action. It's like...
Well, I don't know about
What?
Full Metal Alchemist, but like also I think there's a difference between like high fantasy shows and then like urban fantasy shows and stuff. Like I don't know about Full Metal Alchemist, but I know there's a bunch of anime I was thinking of that like they're really good, but they're not like high fantasy in the way that Game of Thrones is.
Ye old fantasy, as I like to say.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'll stop talking about it. Then it's gonna dip when the sprint starts because I gotta get ready for work. Bye, friends. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Let's
Bye.
just do a timer. Have you posted any more timers, Violet? No. That's on you.
Did you post your avocado timer, your untitled thing 5?
Untitled Design 5? No.
Like that one.
Let's do just a ye old goop.
A ye old goop.
Okay, Violet. I guess Casey, you and Casey are both in Luxembourg listening to the same people.
I also blame Alt Shift X for the reason that I got my brainworm for my dragon book. Makes me so mad.
Brainworm.
Brain worm, brain rot.
It's turned to brain rot. It's so bad.
Does it get in the way of your Janorama plans?
It tried. It's trying. But Miranda and I were talking on Instagram about doing Febu brain rot mo. Where you just
That
work on our
doesn't
brain.
rhyme.
I know. We're still working. We're still workshopping it.
I think you should
essentially
go back to the workshop.
We're getting there. We're
Fuck,
getting there.
fuck yeah, it's February.
Go.
Fuck yes, February. It's great.
And 3 and 2 and 1 and let's sprint for 25 minutes. Oh no, too soon. My table, it broke. How did y'all do for that?
Well, I felt a little bit guilted because you guys talking about your February writing stuff. So I got out my
Katie, not
revision.
you guys. I will
I
not
got
have
out
this on
my
me.
not my February, my revision plans. It's my revision notebook where I keep all my revisions. So I got it out, flipped to the rom-com section, took some notes, added some notes.
Love
Love
to
that
see
for
it.
you. Devesha, how did you do? That's what I thought. Katie?
I got through a
Shut
couple
your
more
bitch ass
chapters.
up.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Sorry, I had to lay down. I'm having like hot flashes, cold flashes.
Oh no!
Oh
Oh no! Our grape fry. She's broken.
It's broken, yeah. How'd you do, Katie?
I did pretty good. Got through a little bit more. Sent like an entire word vomit thing to Lexi, so we're great.
Love that.
Love it.
Play the vomit clip again from that ad.
It's not.
I never want to think about that again.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep bringing it up.
Great. You had a nap.
No, I was watching TikToks.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I did my 20 minutes of writing today. And
Woo! Congrats.
I'm ready to write the next chapter.
We should just jump straight into another sprint.
See, I want to attempt to do this thing that Jessica wants to do this weekend, a writing weekend. That's why I'm like, okay, let's pull out the revision plan. Let's
Yeah.
do something.
Let's get
The
into
only
it.
problem is I'm 6 hours ahead, so by the time people start, I'm like, it is 6 p.m. and I'm tired, so good night.
That's not an excuse, Stieg. We're in the same time zone.
I know, but I am a morning person and you are a rat person, and we lead different lives.
We lead the same life.
Are rats nocturnal? Is that canon?
No,
Or is that
No.
just head canon?
I think that's headcanon.
it's canon.
You're giving me confusing answers here.
Good.
Actually, I do get a long weekend because I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off, Miranda. So, but with the fool,
So-
you. But I do have plans on Saturday and then plans on Sunday. So,
Are you gonna do a birthday stream for your birthday?
Nah, thinking about it, but
Are you gonna
No.
eat cake?
on Friday
What kind of
I mean-
cake?
I'm making a pavlova.
Ooh. Yummy.
Why is there a long weekend for the Americans now?
Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Okay. Let's see. People are down for your February shenanigans. February. That rolls off the tongue.
Does.
Casey didn't do a damn thing. Becca got 423 words on plan out another scene.
Nice.
Marta made more progress on her test planner and very nearly done with work for today. Katie, for your consideration, fun project February. Not that other projects aren't fun, but a specific focus on fun.
I'm here for fun project for February.
So,
Yeah.
are you writing the witch book in all its allness? What? No.
No.
The entire book in Genorimo? Is that your plan?
Ooh. No. The witch book's probably giving me 125,000 words.
That's like, wow, a weekend for you?
I fucking wish. Let me actually hold on. Let me do some math.
Don't hurt
700
yourself.
words, give or take. The nun is now possessed by the demon. I'm sure it is fine. I'm sure it's fine too. Like, historically speaking, demon-possessed nuns have not been a threat to humanity, so...
I would have to write 4,000 words a day, and I would have to be at 44,000 words to hit 125 in a month.
How many words are you at now? Can you...
19,864.
You're almost
But
halfway there.
what about the manuscript isn't 25,000 words?
He's like, what if you just don't overwrite?
Yeah.
Impossible.
No, I'm gonna challenge myself to be an overwriter. I've already decided it's something I want to try this year. Like, let's just try like writing a scene and just like putting all the details in it, all the extras. How about you try being an underwriter? It'll be fun.
No.
It actually wasn't a, choice. It was like
Too
you have
bad.
to do it.
Too
It
bad.
wasn't a
Because
request, it was a command.
I will never write if I have to underwrite because I think it's not fun for me.
Try it. How's it? Try it. Try it. You will see. You will like it, Sam. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know how. That's the thing. Like when I write, like I have the picture of the image of the scene. So like I literally would just have to cut what I see in my own head.
See, like when I'm writing, I'm like, oh, nobody cares about this. They're gonna get bored. So I like just put like the key things in. Like I'm
That's
so
me too.
worried about like people getting bored or losing their attention that I write. That's why I'm an underwriter. I write so little.
But aren't you
I'm
just
like,
writing
"Oh."
for yourself? So like shouldn't you put the details that are going to make you happy and what you want? That's always my philosophy.
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
podcast
but
for you. So I mean, like if you're like, this detail's boring, don't add it. Like to yourself, if you're like, wow, I'm bored writing this. Do I really need it? No.
For some
'Cause, like,
reason,
if
I
I
can
think
only
it's
write
boring, it's
stage
too long.
directions. So it's like he does this, he moves there, he raises his hand, he turns there, he glances. Like there's no personality. It's just he's a puppet. I'm a puppet master, puppeteer. So I should add a little spice, probably.
it's a new year, guys. We're all gonna challenge ourselves out of our comfort zones.
Maybe I should be an overwriter. I don't know how to overwrite.
I don't know. Like I think it's just based on personal style of like writing because I also have very like not purpley prose, but like purpley prose. Like I write a lot of detail because I love reading descriptions. So like I write a lot of descriptions of things. And my characters think so much because I think so much. So I'm just gonna put all my thoughts on the page and y'all can wade through it later.
Yeah,
And by
the
y'all I
thing is,
mean
like,
me.
I purposely give my characters like, that inner monologue because I feel like, I write YA and I want my stuff to sound YA and feel YA. And I think that's a hallmark of having them have that head talk going on.
Yeah.
It's
You can do
been
it,
2
Casey.
years since I started pursuing wanting to publish a book, and I just yesterday wrote my first character description in any of my work.
Oh yeah, I never write character descriptions.
Yeah, it's because I have such a clear image of the character in my brain, so I'm like, this is obvious. I don't need to put this down here.
Oh, I don't write character descriptions because I have no image of the character in my head. They're just like blobs. Little brown blobs.
Yeah, well, I write like my current projects are all in first person, and it's so awkward, sometimes to put in descriptions.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's why I
Just
could never
talk about
write
yourself.
first person. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Hi. We can talk shit about Steak now. Let's go
Let's
through.
circle back to this. I'm sorry. What do you have to catch up on, Madison? I've been eyeing your spreadsheet.
Madison,
You're like
you were at
leagues ahead of
32,000 words.
everyone.
Girl, you only have 17,000 words left, apparently, according to the spreadsheet, unless it's inaccurate.
I trust the spreadsheet. What were you gonna say, Katie?
I don't know. I was going to just say we could go through the comments since both of us are on the Troublemaker StreamYard
yeah.
account.
Go ahead.
Had a look at Steve's spreadsheet yesterday because I'm Snoopy and he is absolutely killing it. It's true. It's
That's
true.
me.
Oh yeah, we were talking about this. A lot of people, I guess, I don't. Oh, we're gonna get 642 words.
That's great.
Oh. Not me working 12 days straight and Monday being my first day off. Yay. Day off though. That underwriter, I'm planning on working on my writing prose and stuff. Just writing slower, not rushing through description.
Yeah, I need to work on that too.
Ooh, outlines can be fun, but they also can be difficult because plot. Mullen's the same as Stieg. Motion thesaurus.
Ooh. Ooh.
It is a good resource. It still just makes me laugh. Wish I had the purple pro skills. I'm very much. Then this happened. What more do you want from me? Yeah, I just overwrite everything, and he's returned.
What we're talking about?
Malin wished she had purple pro skills.
I knew I wish how I thought too. I do a lot of repetition in my writing for some reason. Like there's like in a conversation, my character will do the same thing a lot of times, and then when I edit, I have to just choose what time I want this to happen.
Oh my god, the amount of times that my characters raise their eyebrows, it's absurd. It's
The
absurd.
amount of times my villain's gesture in like she has this monologue in chapter 1, and like the amount of time she gestures towards the main character, I'm like, I'm gonna have to just find one time a gesture. I can't have her gesturing like just basically.
I love it. That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's
But
amazing.
yeah. That's the problem for editing Steve. The only problem is that editing Steve never gets to edit because writing Steve never writes.
You're writing for 20 minutes every day. Eventually you'll get there.
Yeah, but I want to be there yesterday. Oh, like I'm in charge. Never mind. I was like, as you were, Katie. I kind of just want to write graphic novels because then I just draw instead of having to describe it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do that.
Mm-hmm.
I also have no idea what my characters look like. That's why one of my goals this year is to actually draw them and figure it out.
Can you draw my characters too, Marta? Thanks.
I drew my villain the other day, and yesterday I started on my main character.
This is why I have Pinterest boards full of character face claims.
Yeah, I try that, but I don't know. I like them all to be in the same style and not photos.
Okay, fair enough.
I also have a hard time on Pinterest. Again, because I write YA, I feel real creepy, like looking up teenagers.
Teenage girl and boy kissing.
Yeah, it gets awkward real quick, and then I'm like, I don't want to play this game.
You could use what is it, Art Breeder? Is that what it's called? Where like basically you just like combine a bunch of, and it's like a digital image of a person as opposed
Or
to
what's that website, like This Is Not a Person or something?
yeah,
That, like makes a random person.
you could use
I
those.
tried that before too.
It's less human.
Oh, I should do that for one of my writing prompts. This is not a person.
NaNoWriMo is motivating to me to edit my zero draft 50k from NaNoWriMo. I've edited just over 18,000 so far this month, so I'm feeling good. The sprints here and in the Discord are a huge help, so thank you. You're welcome.
Yay.
For all my hard work. I am glad it bears fruition. My compromise with myself this NaNoWriMo is that I'm allowed to spend time on all the details I want, but I have to skip the scenes I'm not feeling so I don't get stuck. That would just be me skipping every scene.
I think there's like a valid point for doing it both ways, like working through a scene you don't want to do and skipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just can't skip too far because like I lose the emotional thread that I'm on because I have to write chronologically. So like I can skip to like a different character's like next POV, but I can't skip any beyond that, which is just the way my brain works.
Casey's a pantser, so outline sucks, but she is finding that she wants something to follow. Methodological pantsers unite.
It's a word.
I am a hardcore plotter, so I cannot relate to this. That's why from Violet's video doing challenge at Flash Fiction, I was like, I should do the same, but like description challenges to practice it. Ooh, I like that. Might do that for February. Just write a character description every day.
Flash February.
Flash February.
In another community, this would be like Flash February would not sit right.
Be a different kind of stream.
Yeah. It would have to be OnlyFans. That's
You can pull
why
out that. You can pull out that butt thumbnail again, though. It's gonna get a lot of use.
I also do that. My character tenses their fist like 5 times per page, and I keep having to fix it. Can relate.
Hmm.
Drawing characters is so much fun. I want to draw my main for all the gods, but also lol. My drawing abilities is at like the graphic design is my passion levels, which is not great.
Big mood. Big mood.
Handsome teenage boy. Now I'm on a list, I'm sure. I'm gonna off and grab dinner, friends. Thank you for the fun times. Bye, Marta.
Bye, Marta.
That sounds like we're flashing people in February. I'm not sure about this. Yeah, flash fiction. February could be something. Probably already something, to be fair, because of the 3 Fs.
Just like January, already a thing. Bringing it
So
back.
let's steal it. So I'm gonna pull up another timer, and then hopefully I get A, to watch Adele's new video, which is out in 15 minutes. And also B, write some more character descriptions and delete some gesturing. Let's do the dino timer. Why not?
Yeah, dinos.
Love to see it. Share screen, bloop bloop, home tab, hide and seek, share.
I didn't see.
That's what it's called. No, don't go. Come back. There you go. We have 15 minutes until Adele. Yeah, so I'm going to do a 25-minute timer. So that's 15 minutes to actually work and then 10 minutes to just enjoy. Oh my god. And let's go. I do not appreciate that ending, Marta.
What do you mean?
Oh, shut the fuck up, me. It's because it's like, did you find your productivity? And like, well, damn, I did, Marta. You don't have to remind me.
I did. I was productive, so heh.
Oh, Len, what did you do? Let's see what the others
Well,
think.
I opened up my document of the rom-com, which I haven't looked at in a while because I've been avoiding her. And I was like, yo, I forgot this was written in present tense. Why did I do that? Let's try something out written in past tense. And I was like, maybe we're going to do that instead for the rewrite.
Ooh.
Tense changes.
You
I
are the
took
queen
a
of tense.
20
No,
minute
wait, is that
nap.
you?
It's
No.
Miranda.
No, it's Miranda.
Yeah.
I took a 20-minute nap, but then I had a revelation.
It was once revealed to you in a dream?
Yes. I think I've been saying that I'm at the midpoint, but I think I'm actually at the bad guys close in.
Oh,
And
you're close to the end. Yeah.
yeah,
Of your
closer than I
outline?
thought I was.
I've had that
That's why I
moment so
feel
many
cool.
times where what I think is the midpoint is not the midpoint. It happens to me every time.
Do you find yourself the midpoints being like moved further or longer back? What? Yeah, I think that's right.
Longer back.
Okay. But the bad guy closes in is after the midpoint, so you would technically be longer in your novel than you thought.
Oh, yeah. My midpoint was further back than I initially thought it was. That's what you meant by
Okay.
longer back.
I don't even know what I meant by longer back. I'm bringing
This
longer
is
back.
your secret project, right, Devisha?
Yes. Yeah. So that just changed some things for me. New perspective.
We'd love to see it.
Katie?
What did I do with Sprint? I talked to my mom because she called me and she was like, even though she's literally downstairs, and she was like, "Do you want any shrimp?" And I was like, "No." And then it's like, it's not like fried shrimp. It's like just regular shrimp. And I ate one the other day that like tasted especially rubbery, and now I'm just like, the texture throws me off now. I'd eat fried shrimp, but it's not fried.
I love garlic shrimp.
That does sound good.
I don't like shrimp.
And then I sent the witch book, or the part of the witch book that I have, to Miranda. So now I'm like scared.
You should be. She will tear that fucking thing apart. No, she won't.
Honestly,
She will stand. I don't think. Yeah. I don't think Miranda could ever tear you down.
The thing that's weird is like I know Miranda is not a high fantasy type of bitch, and yet she's like desperately like, "Give me the book," and I'm like, "It's high fantasy."
Fair enough. Fair enough. I wrote the thing. I was like, ugh, I already have 3,500 words for this first chapter, and like I need to bridge some things because there's just a lot of pondering. So
I love pondering.
like
though.
this is but one moment in chapter one it's fine, but like ponder dialogue, ponder. I believe in the rule of three, but come on.
You're not just supposed to have ponder dialogue.
No,
King,
well I
that's
have
my entire book.
I have
Although it's description ponder. No dialogue.
I have just like hand job dialogue, walking, ponder dialogue, plot twist. That's my
Cheers,
chapter one.
cheers.
Hey, that sounds like a solid first chapter.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know.
Send it to Miranda. She'll tell you what to do.
Good.
No, I'm not ready to share with the world.
Yeah,
Aren't
Aren't
Miranda
you
is
share
the
with
world.
Emily?
Am I though? Or am I just telling her that? And then I'm like, next Sunday, promise girly.
Well, Steve, since we're all here, you might as well just read it out loud to the class.
I would rather yeet myself out of this window while reading out loud is one of my least favorite things. That's why like hosting stresses me out a lot.
But you're so good at reading stuff out loud. Like you read the first chapter of The Copper Promise out loud, and I was like, yes.
Yeah, I cannot like imagine how fun it is to hear. What is that word? How's that pronounced? Or like, let me just start a sentence over again because I fucked it up.
You really can't buy that level of charm.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can buy some
Plus your
body
accent. It's perfect.
I hate my accent, but it's fine. It's fine. We're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about the chat. What did you do?
Chat.
Also, I can't math this, but I like how it looks. Let's see what chat did. Also, Adele released her "Oh My God" video. Casey,
How was
what do
it?
you
Review?
think? She looked stunning, gorgeous, queen. Honest to God, I wish I was her. Video was cool, but it didn't give me much. Like, I watched it once and was like, neat. We'll probably never watch again. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like
But
her
the
Easy on
song,
Me video.
will you listen to the song again?
Oh yeah, oh my God, that's a bop. That is a bop for sure. I'm
Oh my god. She's
oh my God,
blasphemous.
I can't believe it. So yeah, I do enjoy the song. I have the record, but the video I will probably never watch again. It was no Easy on Me. Or
was okay.
It was no. Oh my God, what's that song? The one in the house where everything crushes.
Hello?
Hello?
No, I didn't
Rolling
like
in the
Hello.
Deep.
Yes, Rolling in Deep.
Oh.
That video is so cool. Like,
Yeah.
it is similarly themed because it doesn't really tell a story, but just the visuals, stunning. Anyway, here's my TED Talk on Adele. Let's see what the audience did. Lexi went. Toodles, go serve justice. Wallace finished filming her author notebook setup. Yay. Took freaking forever. Is that why I couldn't be on stream today? Because you had to shoot your video? Miranda just shudders when she hears tense change.
Yeah, well, I'm doing a total rewrite anyway, so it's not that big of a deal.
Would you say that you tense up, Miranda?
That was a good
That
one.
was peak comment. Becca wrote 297 words and watched the Adele video. Also, Becca, review, please. I watched the trailer to the Legend of Vox Machina animated series like 6 times and contemplated the idea of lunch. I like the idea of lunch. Like the concept of lunch, I'm here for it.
Me too. I hate making it.
I don't really, because it's like I'm peckish, but I'm not at the, like, come dinner time, I'm ravenous. So, like, making dinner is such an effort because I just want to eat.
Yep.
But making lunch, I haven't had the time to develop that ravenousness.
I agree. 10 out of 10 with that opinion, Stig.
Talk about words that are great. Ravenous. Wonderful word.
Yeah. Combination, ravenous hunger. I know it's cliched, but I like it.
I talked about this in my recent vlog, like having a list of words you love.
Oh, that's funny, because Q 2 hours ago when you're like, you rank your words? Ew.
I didn't rank them. I just am like, oh, that's a nice word. I'm going to write her down.
OMG, you did. Miranda took on her mail. Casey really needs to be more productive. Can't really work on my outline if I don't even have the tab open. It's a fair point. I always open my document. I don't always work in it, but Mickey is here for Adele. Can't wait to go full cheerleader with the witch book. Michael is a duck on a ponda. Okay, I don't understand, but I'm dumb. It's fine. Becca went to wear a ball gown in a warehouse. Oh, did I say warehouse? People danced and burned chairs around me. That's literally all I want in life. Yeah, her gowns in the video, stunning. 10 out of 10. I even think the first outfit is pants. Just, yeah. I love me some Adele. She is the queen. Looked absolutely gorgeous. However, not really sure what the video had to do with the song. So I'm with you, Stig. Thank you. Favorite part was the two Adele sitting next to each other. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
And then one of them side eyes. Ravenous, poisonous, raven. I wonder how long it would take to rank every word in the English language. I mean, I would rank them alphabetically. So here's the dictionary. Does the dictionary contain every word in the English language?
Possibly.
I don't know. New words are still being invented every day.
Yeah. God bless Merriam-Webster. and their online module. But I think that is it for today. Do y'all want to just go around and say goodbye?
Bye.
No outro.
No.
Violet. No.
Bye everyone. See you. I won't see you tomorrow. I'll see you Friday.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow because I'm hosting tomorrow. Thank you, Violet, for being on the Trouble Stream with us. Even though I know
thank
you
you
hate
so
us.
much. I'm so honored that our number one hate stan just wanted to join us. I just want more hate out of you,
Hate
basically.
Stan.
That's the thing, right?
It is now.
Thank you so much for being here, peeps. I hope you got some things done, and if you didn't, that's also cool. And tomorrow we'll be back with someone. I'm not sure who. Katie, maybe? The last one, dare I say?
And someone, and it's going to be the grand finale before we go back to regularly
Friday.
scheduled content.
Friday's the grand finale, obs.
No, that's just going back to normal.
Okay, then tomorrow's the grand finale, obs.
Just did a bad thing. I regret the thing